Lots of cyclists going by here. We're in the village of Egleton, and we're going to do a little bit of cycling around Rutland water. And it's a lovely day. It's just a little bit cool at the moment, and we're going to do, I should think, anything up to about 8 miles. Egleton village, Egleton church, and another village that is now virtually at a dead end because of the flooding of this valley. And just come with us. I've got Ernie here. Look, have you seen Ernie here? Mind you don't fall over that gravestone. That's it.
Good morning.
There you go.
How are we getting in?
He's on video today. He is.
Well, I think I am. I'm not sure yet.
But it's making a funny noise, his camera is.
It is.
Okay, come on then.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Yes, it is making a funny noise.
So this is where we actually start the ride, the village of Egleton. And it's early spring. And there's a nice little ditch running along the side of the road with water in. That's unusual. It just shows how much water we've had this year so far. It's very nice, very peaceful. Coming down the road here to what is called, or what used to be, the bakehouse. It's just now called the Old Bakehouse because it's no longer an actual bakehouse. Lots of daffodils everywhere. So I'll just come round here, and that there was the bakehouse for the village. And how do I know that? Oh, I tell you, go on, look, he's got it on the gatepost. Just a little bit of film around the village where we start the ride, Egleton. Lovely peaceful little village. Birds whistling. Someone cutting their lawn. And a lovely old thatched cottage. Another nice thatched cottage. And lovely windows. I love the design of the thatch round the upper floor windows. That was called Orchard Close. Lovely magnolia tree there. Looking down towards the village. Hold it. I think I've just got in the way of Ernie. He was just taking a still picture down here, but he'll have to wait till we got round the corner. Lovely, lovely little thatched cottages. Now there's unusual gates. Look at that. Wooden gates with wrought iron in between.
That might be up there.
So this is Church Street. It's not a very big village, but nice and quiet. Lots of cyclists come through this village as they travel round the reservoir. Nice thatched cottage over there. Two lovely thatched cottages there, beautiful. And here we are at the church, and there's quite a few cyclists here. Wonder if the church is open. Village sign. Looks as if it might be picnic time. There's my mate Ernie standing in the gateway there doing a bit of filming. He's filming me while I'm filming him. You just have a little walk here. All bluebells beneath the trees there then. But, it's a bit too early for them yet, I think. Looks quite a plain church, and I can't see any stained glass window from outside here. Nice spire. It's nice to have the church open. Got some very old wall paintings here that they've uncovered, look. They're discovering more and more old wall paintings in churches these days. And there's one huge stained glass window above the altar. Just a quick look inside the church, which is essentially Norman and dates back to the 12th century. That's looking back at Egleton Church. New life in the fields here with the little lambs. And if I just go backwards a little bit, up the end of the road, the way we're going, is a huge building up on a hill. I don't know what it is though. Well, that sure is some big house up there. Just wondering if it's Belton House, but I'm not quite sure about that. I know it's somewhere in this area, that particular house, open to the public at times. Certainly a grand property. Just down there is the first glimpse of Rutland water. So we'll get on the bikes and go down there and have a look at that. Okay, so there's some swans sitting on the banks of Rutland water, and I've now found out by looking at my map that the big house is Burley House, not Belton House. Well, I must admit, up till now I've been quite cool. But it is warming up a little bit. I'm not shaking so much now. Burley House is now quite a little distance away up on the hill. And this is a nice sweeping view of Rutland water. I think it's the largest reservoir in England. If you study the waters here, you can see that we are cycling on a peninsula going out into the middle of Rutland water. You've got water both sides of us now. And what we're going to do, when we've just been up that road and had a look at what we hope will be a church, we're going to take this circuit here and cycle round this peninsula. This is the village of Humbleton. It's up on a hill, so if you get in the right positions you've got good views over the reservoirs. The church. And over there you've got the pub. That's the Finch's Arms. It's quite an unusual name, isn't it, for a pub? You're looking there at Hilltop Farmhouse. A nice little stone cottage here. And just across the road, a nice stone thatched cottage. And like I said, get in the right position, you've got nice views over the reservoir. This village must get quite busy as the day gets on. A lot of people seem to be parking up so that they can walk round to the peninsula circuit. And here we have the full view of the church. Don't know whether it's open at this stage. There's the bell pulls. Nice little stained glass window through there.
That's a lovely one, isn't it?
That goes right up to the
It was a gift of the
tower.
The man who did all the windows.
Oh right. Got a lady there, she's been vacuuming, look.
Sorry?
I'm talking on my camera.
You've got the camera.
Look at the timber in that roof. Look at that. Once again, everywhere you go, beautiful stone arches. And unlike the other church at Egleton, this has got a lot of stained glass.
The windows at the top are stunning.
Fun there? Your service there?
Yeah, we have
I should say you get a lot of visitors, do you?
we do, yes.
What is the church? Norman or?
Norman.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
The clerestory windows are 200 years later, and two of the pillars. And the chancel was rebuilt in Norman times,
Yeah.
in Victorian times.
Beautiful church, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. Well, there you go, wasn't that nice? All that lovely stained glass. I think we're going to go pedalling off around the reservoir, around the peninsula now. This is looking north across the reservoir. One little sailing boat down there. This is right on the shores, and believe me, there's quite a breeze blowing across here. It's a bit chilly on my bare legs, but see this tree here, right? Got this lovely tree, and look at this. No shortage of water for that tree, is there? That's getting down to the roots of the problem. There's that sailing boat that we saw earlier. Lovely sweep of water. Must have had a fair bit of wind, I think. Certainly not, I don't know, this tree looks a little bit as if it's dying. Certainly not dying of thirst, being on the banks of the reservoir, is it? There's a cycle path that we've come along. Goes right up there, over the hilltop. That's looking east, that is, towards Peterborough. These ain't very old, are they, these ones? Well, we're coming up to 5 miles. We've just cycled through a lovely wooded area. And a different view again across the water. Nice little tourist spot just here. People focusing on 2 swans. There you go. That's where we're heading next, through that lovely blossom over the cattle grid. Right, you're looking due east now, and we're on the end of the peninsula, and that is an ancient church called Normanton Church. There's no services there now. It is a museum of life in the county of Rutland. And all around now we're looking, turning round, looking south. Over there is the yacht club, right the way round southwest and going round to the west, and we've got to cycle all the way back down there. We've done over 6 miles. We only thought the whole run was going to be 6 miles, but we've done 6 miles already, and we're now turning round to head back, so it's going to be about 11 miles, I should think, this run. Still, we're enjoying it and hope you are as well. Ba ba brown sheep, have you any wool? No sir, but I've ate all the grass and my belly's full. I think that's the baby one, and that's mummy. There's another couple over there of brown ones. I should imagine they're probably rare breed.
You got any pliers? Oh, sorry.
Forgot to mention there's another church over there on the hill. I've cycled all along that other side of the reservoir only about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Nice little stile there. Go across the field, and if you want to you can then sit and do some fishing. Look at that, lovely. And you won't get anywhere more peaceful than here. Just come through a nice wooded area. A few people about. I think it'll be busier this afternoon. Well, we certainly haven't seen many ducks, have we, Ernie?
Yeah, well, they are the ducks.
I don't know. Eider Downs, not eider ducks. Couple more fishermen there. The fishermen of England, catching their tea. One fish for you and the other fish for me. A little bit more sheltered this side of the peninsula. This is the south side we're on. Cycling back to the village with the lovely church. The name escapes me for a minute. Another nice scene here with more fishermen and fishing boats. Another nice fishing scene here, isn't it, Ernie?
It is very nice.
Yeah, very peaceful.
Got the helicopter.
Yeah, you've got a helicopter. They sent out a search party for us. The helicopter's been hovering overhead as we've been cycling along. We've got a very muddy bank here. The water's been right up here on the bank, look. There's a poor old tree. Make some nice driftwood there for somebody's fish tank aquarium. Very, very nice. Getting towards the end of the ride now. Very sheltered here, lovely sheltered spot. Fishermen, sheep in the meadow. And that place over there, I've looked at it on the map and it's just called Old Hall. And that's all it says. How many miles then, Ernie?
About 9, I believe.
9 miles.
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
Oh, very good.
I can't say a lot about this except it's been absolutely delightful. It's the first time this year I've managed to have my shorts on.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, the top half of your body and the coolness going up your sleeves,
Yeah.
it doesn't affect your legs at all. So anyway, this is the Rutland Water Run on the peninsula. We've enjoyed it, hope you have too.
Yeah, true. Yes.
And
Very
we'll
nice.
see you next time.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.